Imagine this. You're not the owner of your own mind. Right now, someone somewhere is controlling your thoughts, dictating your emotions, and shaping your decisions, all while you scroll, swipe, and click. And worst of all, you're paying them with the most valuable currency in the universe, your time. Welcome to the attention economy. This isn't a video about deleting your social media or hating the metaverse. It's about exposing the trap, a system designed to turn you into the product while they profit. By the end of this video, you'll not only see the invisible strings pulling your life, but you'll also know how to cut them. What if I told you that the most valuable war in history isn't fought with weapons, but with your mind? And what if I told you you're losing? This is the age of distraction, and it isn't accidental. It's engineered. Look around. The average person touches their phone over 2,600 times a day. They scroll miles of content without moving an inch. They trade hours of their lives for moments of meaningless entertainment. Do you see the trap yet? French philosopher Paul Virilio said, "When you invent the ship, you also invent the shipwreck." With the invention of social media, we invented the distraction of an entire civilization. What's happening right now isn't just a shift in culture, it's the deliberate dismantling of human autonomy. They're not stealing your attention. They're stealing your agency, your ability to choose who you become. You think you're living life? You're not. You're living someone else's algorithm. Now that you know your attention is under siege, let me ask you this. How did we get here? How did the greatest minds of our generation build the most dangerous trap for yours? The answer is chilling. You weren't just distracted, you were commodified. Do you remember the saying, if you're not paying for the product, you are the product? That's not a metaphor. It's the business model of the 21st century. Social media companies don't see you as a user. They see you as a data point. Every like, every swipe, every moment you hesitate on a video, it's recorded, packaged, and sold. You're not a customer, you're the inventory. They've turned you into a digital crop, something to be harvested for profit. And the scariest part? You planted the seed yourself. Ever wonder why you can't stop scrolling? That's not an accident. Behavioral scientists and AI models work together to weaponize your own biology against you. Your brain isn't addicted to the content, it's addicted to the chase. The endless scroll isn't a feature, it's a cage. But distraction isn't the end game. The metaverse isn't just about capturing your attention, it's about replacing your reality. Social media started by distracting you. Now, it's directing you. What to buy, what to believe, even who to hate. Algorithms don't reflect reality, they shape it. And the ultimate goal? To make you prefer the artificial world they control over the real one you can't. As you sink deeper into this manufactured reality, something sinister happens. You lose yourself. Who are you when your thoughts are tailored by trends, your dreams replaced by hashtags, and your time consumed by pixels? The metaverse doesn't want to distract you. It wants to own you, your habits, your beliefs, your identity. Because a person who doesn't know who they are is the easiest puppet to control. You've been manipulated into surrendering your autonomy. But the question is, what will you do now that you know the truth? This is the final step, the point of no return. Because the answer isn't more tips, it's a complete revolution of your mind. It's time to stop running on autopilot. It's time to stop living in the prison of your own creation. You weren't born a puppet. You became one. The first step to escaping this system isn't about more productivity hacks. It's about becoming a person who cannot be manipulated. Freedom is not the absence of chains, but the power to choose what you want to become. Friedrich Nietzsche. Social media has taught you one thing. You are what you consume. But real freedom comes when you decide who you will become, not what you will consume. This isn't just a mental switch, it's an existential rebirth. You must step into a life where every moment is a deliberate act, a choice rooted in self-awareness and self-discipline. You are not your thoughts. You are the observer of them. The only thing that truly defines you is your ability to choose your next move. The most revolutionary act you can take in today's world is learning to say no to distraction, to noise, and to the culture of digital consumption. No is not just a rejection of things, it's a declaration of self-ownership. To master the digital realm, you must first master yourself. And that means owning your time, your focus, your desires, not allowing them to be shaped by algorithms or fleeting trends. The secret to true freedom lies in your ability to immerse yourself in the moment without being distracted by the ghosts of the past or the fantasies of the future. The more you engage with the virtual, the further you drift from reality. True mastery comes when you create boundaries between the real and the digital, not just by logging off, but by immersing yourself fully in the present experience. Try spending one entire day each week in the world around you. No devices, no digital tools, just the raw, unfiltered present. This ritual creates a new power of perception, one where the real world becomes your metaverse. Technology is neutral. It's your relationship with it that decides whether it empowers or enslaves you. Start using technology intentionally, not passively. This means creating systems in your life where social media, apps, and the internet are tools, not masters. The digital world becomes your servant only when you regain control over your attention. And the most powerful thing you can do is use your tools to deepen your focus on the real world. The wealthiest people in the world are not those with the most money. They are those who have the control of their time. Technology, when used correctly, is the gateway to that control. Implement a time audit for 48 hours. Track where your attention goes and identify every moment of wasted time. Every time you lose focus on what truly matters, you give away your most valuable asset. The true power of technology lies in your ability to own it, not be owned by it. In a world where everything is digitized, real human connection becomes your secret weapon. You have the power to choose who and what you invest your time in. Will it be more mindless scrolling? Or will it be the people who remind you what it means to be human? Technology has made us connected, but in reality, we've become more isolated than ever. The real power comes when you choose to connect with people on a deeper level. A society obsessed with virtual connection is a society that has forgotten the power of real conversation. The deeper you engage with others, the further you escape the metaverse. Build a core group of people who share your values, dreams, and interests. Surround yourself with those who challenge you to grow, those who can offer wisdom, and those who encourage you to be present. You are not what you consume. You are who you surround yourself with. So, choose your community wisely and let them be your anchor in the storm of distraction. You've learned that to escape the metaverse isn't to escape a realm. It's to escape a mindset, to break free from the patterns that keep you imprisoned in a world of distraction, reaction, and illusion. But here's the deep truth. None of this matters if you do not choose to act. You've been living in the matrix, not because you were born into it, but because you've chosen to stay in it. Now, the ultimate question remains. Will you continue to react to the world around you, or will you act to create the world you desire? The game was never about getting rid of distractions. It was about mastering yourself in the face of them. You are the creator of your reality. Every choice you make is not just a reaction to life, it is the creation of your life. You create the world you live in with your choices, moment by moment. Remember what the ancient philosopher Socrates said, "The unexamined life is not worth living." But now I want you to understand the deeper twist to this truth. An unlived life, a life lived by default, governed by the whims of technology, social media, and external forces, is worse than unexamined. It is a tragedy. If you continue on this path, you will never escape the metaverse. It will consume you, not just digitally, but psychologically, spiritually. It will take your soul by replacing your most sacred asset, your attention, with an endless stream of noise, shallow dopamine hits, and hollow distractions. This is, and reclaim, the sovereignty of your mind. The ultimate choice now lies in your hands. Will you continue to be a pawn in someone else's game? Or will you rise to become the master of your own reality? No. The truth is simple but profound. Freedom isn't given, it's taken. And the only way to truly take it is to start living with intention. Right here, right now. So, what will it be? A life dictated by algorithms, trends, and distractions? Or a life lived on your terms? A life of purpose, clarity, and unshakable focus? The choice is yours. But remember, time is your most valuable currency. Spend it wisely. This is your moment. Take it. And don't just live, lead.